Yo, it's your boy Ado. New team in the season so far. Objective player Evander. Going to be showing the most quick and efficient way to complete him. I'll be doing a player review for him at the end of the video as well, looking at his stats, work rates and traits. And yeah, I stream twice a day on Twitch. If you want to check me out, the link is in the description below. Okay, first objective, squad in 3 separate squad battle matches on minimum professional difficulty or rivals using Danish Superliga players. Very easy and simple. Turn our attention to this screen here. Daramy was SPC, so I don't know if you've completed him. Sabi is also a storyline player, so I'm not really sure if many people have even managed to reach that stage by now, if you've grinded that much. So the two sort of highest rated players are going to be Fischer or Bundu. And yeah, they're probably the best ones to do it with, because the other shooting stats on the other lot are also really bad, even though theirs are not that great as well. So that's the first objective done. And if we turn our attention back to the other ones, okay, so we've got 3 more here. I actually recommend doing all 3 of these together, no matter how good you are at the game, just because it's so simple to combine these 3. First one, score 5 finish scores on squad battles, minimum world class or rivals using Brazilian players. Very easy to understand. Next one, assist a goal in 3 separate squad battle matches or rivals with midfielders, minimum 4-star weak foot. So if you remember both of them, Brazilian, obviously you got to score 5 finesse goals. Midfielders, meaning you can have a cam, you can have a left forward such as like Neymar and make him a left mid that crosses a midfielder. And obviously you can sub on players as well, that helps. And then the last one, score and assist in 5 squad battle matches on professional difficulty or rivals using Brazilian players with minimum 4-star skill moves, which is pretty much most Brazilian players that have minimum 4-star skill moves will have the weak foot as well. So basically you can do this Brazilian one with this one together because they both require a Brazilian, and then just get a player that's got 4-star skill move. And then if you want to go one further, get a Brazilian player that's 4-star, 4-star, and then do all 3. So I'll just turn your attention to the screen now and give you a list of players. I did put minimum 4-star skill moves and a max cap of 50k, so you don't spend a lot of coins trying to get someone. The reason I only put 4-star skill moves is if you only want to do 1. But as you'll see, pretty much all of them, most of them anyway, 90% will have minimum 4-star, 4-star. Okay, so we just look at the sort of list. We've got Coutinho, we've got Jesus, obviously that's at the end. We've even got Fred, we've got Romario. Is obviously you got to look out for the weak foot. He doesn't fit the criteria for the other one. We've got Firmino, Felipe Anderson, Rafael. You can change in position in game. Coutinho, if you make him a left mid for one of them. Obviously other versions of Firmino as well. Anderson, Marcelo, Allen, Arthur. If I obviously remove the price cap, we're going to have like an abundance of players. I mean, it's crazy. Obviously you've got the likes of Pele, the other Neymars, and Hulk. A lot of people might have packed in. You've got Lucas as well, he's 4-star, 4-star. So yeah, there's some of the options that you can look at. I do recommend doing them all 3 together if you can. Maybe against computer will be easier for you because rivals can be quite sweaty. But it depends what division you're in and how good you are at the game. But now we're going to be doing a quick player review for Evander. Okay, so I've loaded up Evander's stats now. Some people might be using him as a DM. He ain't got the best defensive stats, but some of you might be using him as a sort of more forward role. Okay, the work rates, medium. I don't like them as a sort of forward player. I don't really think it's that effective on this game. But as a center mid or a defender, it's actually very good. So work rates are a bit 50-50 there. 5-star, 4-star, very good. He can do every skill move on the game, and also the weak foot is very meta. Okay, pace, very good at accelerating, and sprint speed is a bit of a letdown. The aggression makes up for the strength. Aggression can actually be more important than strength a lot of the time. Stamina is very good. You can use him all game without a doubt. This is what I mean about the defensive stats. If you used to use something like a Shadow, you give him a defensive buff with the awareness and interceptions specifically, but it still wouldn't be that sort of high end. Agility and dribbling is off the charts. The composure is not that great. Composure affects if players are around you, their ability to shoot and pass under sort of pressure, the likelihood of that pass being completed. Reactions aren't that great as well. Short passing and vision's very good though, and the shooting stats are actually very good, specifically the shot power and long shots. Attacking positions a bit on the sort of low end. If you was to use him in a forward role, I suggest a Hunter. Gives him more pace and more finishing. Obviously the engine's just not necessary for this. If you're going to use him as a DM, I do think maybe an anchor or a sentinel if you're happy with it, or a shadow is obviously going to be more optimum for this player. He looks like a pretty decent player and is high rated as well. I hope this video does help you. That's the end of it. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been your boy. That leaves one more thing to say. Safe!